Yo 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 yo. What is good, y'all? What is good? Your boy is back with another reaction video. We seen Larry, we seen Magic, we seen Iverson, we seen J Kidd, we seen a bunch already. You guys are still loving that Larry Bird video, and I love to see it. Send me all the comments and hate that you can. There was no hatred for Larry Bird. Let's just be clear. I love Larry. He's great. Larry legend. But hate me all you want. It is what it is. On today's episode in the GOAT series, we're going to be watching another all-time great. But this one is from the years past. Even before Larry. Before he was in his peak. We're going to be reacting to none other than Pistol Pete Maravich. I didn't have a Jazz jersey, and I know that's like the team he's known for. But I did have a Hawks jersey. Got the Spud Webb Hawks jersey, the throwback Mitchell and Ness hardwood classic Spud Webb jersey. Shout out to Mitchell and Ness hardwood classics. But he was also on the Jazz. I believe he was on the Mavericks, and I know he played his last year in Boston. I think he was actually with Larry Bird in Boston, but he was like really old at that time, I think, and wasn't really the same type of player. But without further ado, let's get right into it. All right. Here we go. We got the Pistol Pete Maravich top 20 plays of his career queued up and ready to go. I typically watch the NBA edition of these videos, but the NBA edition for some reason is only like 2 minutes long. And I know footage was kind of hard to come by back then, but it seems a little strange that there's only 2 minutes of footage for a guy's entire career. Um, but yeah, I guess that's besides the point. But let's get right into it. Shout out to Crow Petro Forever NBA for this video. The Pistol Pete Maravich top 20 plays video. Shout out to him.
The Hawks are down by one. Maravich brings his hair down court. His hair looks right. It fakes left. It breaks free.
So there's a TV commercial. Okay. Nice little quote. Okay, that was a smooth jumper. Okay, I like the hang time. Ooh, the little give and go. The no look. The stop and pop. So based off this 59 seconds that I've seen already, Pistol Pete seems pretty ahead of his time. I feel like I'm watching a current NBA player when watching what he's doing just now, the way that he kind of brings the ball up the court, the stop and pop at the 3-point line, the 3-point shooting, the flashy no looks, some of the little dribble moves that he's displayed so far. He looks pretty ahead of his time, especially with the 3-point shot. Because I know back in the past, not a lot of guys took threes, or you know, really we're doing like a Steph Curry move where you bring it up the court and you're just stopping and popping. Um, so that's pretty cool to see so far. All right, pistol. I like the pistol on the. Is this like an All Star game, or did the back of his jersey always say that? Ooh, okay, all right. I like that. Okay, I like the adjustment in the air. Oh, got him. Oh, I didn't even see that pass. Hold up. Oh yeah, thank God they did the slow mo. Ooh, okay. That was a nice little sequence between both of them. Okay, there's Dr. J. So I'm assuming that he played predominantly in the 70s. I don't know exactly uh, the years that he played, but I know he played at least one with Larry Bird, and I think that was very early in Larry Bird's career. Um, so this is 1970s basketball, I'm assuming, especially with Dr. J looking so young and in his prime. Um, and it's kind of interesting to see how these guys, especially Pistol Pete, play very similarly to the guys today. Um, there's a lot of misconception in the NBA that guys in the past were plumbers and like I don't know gardeners and stuff in the off season, and they weren't really basketball players and all this stuff. Um, and I'm sure to a degree some of that is true. These guys were probably doing jobs in the off season because I don't think the NBA was paying as much as it is now, like relatively. But it is really dope to see these guys play with the same like type of skill sets that these guys have now. Um, the ability to adjust in the air with such ease. And I'm speaking purely in Pistol Pete Maravich's case. I haven't seen anything else from any of these other guys so far in this clip, um, really. But for Pistol Pete's case, the 3-point shot, the ability to adjust in the air, the flashy passes, you're more synonymous with that starting in like the 80s with like Bird and Magic and things like that. And then the guys of previous generations were very like center the league was very center forward and center focused. Big men who, you know, had all these back to the basket moves, post games, up and unders, just the ferocious slams on guys, things like that. It didn't seem like there was a big influx of guard play um, and finesse at the guard position. But you know, I think it's all relative. I don't think that these guys were playing against plumbers and things. Um, I think that's just a way for casual fans to kind of slight former players and things like that. I don't think that's true. Um, the people like to diminish Will Chamberlain's career because he was a 7 foot guy playing against 6'5" guys. He wasn't. The centers were the same height historically, on average, have been about the same height since the beginning of the NBA. I think the average height for a center is 6'10" or 6'11" historically for the NBA, and it's changed like an inch. It's fluctuated an inch throughout the years. I don't I think that's all nonsense. But enough rambling. Like that slick pass. Dr. J, one of the greats. Okay. Oh! So Pistol Pete definitely has a Magic Johnson esque quality to him, with these flashy passes, these between the legs passes that I keep seeing him do, these full court like heave passes. He has like that Magic Johnson showmanship in him, where he wants to get the crowd involved. He wants people to be on their feet. He wants the excitement and the crowd roaring. Um, that's dope to see too. Okay, this is a little grainy. Nice little flashy pass. Okay. Ooh, look at the floater. Ooh, I like that little teardrop. That's the type of stuff you see now. I keep saying that like he reminds me a lot of a player now, but like from 50 years ago. And I don't know, man. Maybe Pistol Pete's a time traveler. Who knows, y'all? Maybe he jumped in the time machine. Maybe he's an alien. Who knows, y'all? Maybe he's from the future. Oh. Oh. He's got like a real quick pass. He has a real strong instinct for some of these passes. Like I said, the Magic Johnson comparison I think is pretty appropriate because him and Magic just had that feel for the game, not the game of course the game of basketball, but the game as in the one like the one they're playing. They had a very strong uh like intuition for everything that was happening, like almost like they were like clairvoyant and can see exactly how the play was going to break down like in their head. It's like, okay, this guy's going to keep going this way, this guy's going to cut to the corner, this guy's going to like before it even happens, they kind of have a feel for the game so strong that they know exactly like what's going to happen. So they're kind of placing the ball where a guy is going to be, um which is crazy. Ooh. Okay, see, like, yeah, like they're right there. Bang. The hanging layup. I see that. I see that. Oh, I thought that was a shot, but it's a pass. Ooh. Okay. What would is that really? Is that like a travel? I don't think it was, but it kind of looked like it could have been a carry. Um, I see guys now carry all the way up the floor and they don't call it. So I'm not going to give him any flack for that because that looked pretty as fuck. That was nice. And guys now like carry every single time up the floor. Steph Curry, all the great guards now carry, um, which I don't think was as prevalent in the past. Um, and I think that's what gives some of these guys the competitive advantage now, like with all these crazy dribble moves, is they don't call carries as much. Because if you really look at it, like Luka Doncic carries every single time he brings the ball up the court. Everything is he's palming it every single time. Oh, what a circus shot. Ooh, okay. And then the putback? Uh, the behind the back. The no look. Okay. Ooh, he loved that behind the back. Okay. How did he even know he was there? Wow. No 3-point line. You see that? So this was definitely before Larry Bird's time because there's no 3-point line at all. So yeah, this is probably the 70s, mid 70s, I want to say. Not don't quote me on that, but yeah, I want to say it's the mid 70s. Oh, that was like a layup from the free throw line. Look at that. Look at that jump. Okay, he had his toenail over the free throw line. All right. That this thing on the screen, YouTube, you got to figure out a better way towards the end of a video. Like that just you can't even really see what happened there. You can't even what that was a fail, YouTube. That was a fail from you. Um but yeah, that was Pistol Pete's career highlight video. Um like I said, I feel like he was very ahead of his time. He had a lot of these advanced moves that you kind of see today, some of these really slick dribble moves. The 3-point shot was already down packed. He came in before the 3-point shot even existed. And was still stroking it at a high clip. Had the nice shooting form. He was a slick passer, had that Magic Johnson level IQ, pass IQ. Seemed like he was really like a maestro and wanted to control the tempo of the game. Um, had all this stuff down packed. He was very advanced for uh his time in the NBA. I think if he played today, he would probably be just as good as he was then. Maybe even better because the 3-point shot is so uh, prevalent now that he would probably thrive in this era. Especially back then it wasn't really guys were taking maybe 3 3 points a game as a team. In the 70s, whenever the 3-point shot first was introduced, as a team they were taking less than 10 3-point attempts a game probably. Now a guy will take 10 one guy on the team will take 10 3-point attempts. The other night Damian Lillard had 71 points and took like 23s. He had 13 of them by himself. The threes are crazy now. They're double, triple what they were in the 90s. Teams were taking 11 threes in the 90s, 10, 11 threes, and now teams are taking 35 threes, 40 threes a game. Um, I think Pistol Pete would be a guy that would really benefit from playing in this modern era if he were still around and uh, in the peak of his career. But yeah, man, that really, really impressive stuff from Pistol Pete. No, I have nothing, critical or anything to say of his game. I wish there was more footage. Um, maybe I'll have to do another Pistol Pete video, find some more footage, do some more digging. Or if any of you guys in the comments know of any other Pistol Pete videos that you can share and pass along, I'd be more than happy to react to those too. Give me some more Pistol Pete vids. Um, but shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for commenting, for liking all these videos. I hope y'all are enjoying. Please let me know if there's any videos you want to see, any players you want me to react to. I'd be more than happy to share my thoughts, my opinions. You know, let me know. I'm here for it. Your boy is ready. But again, shout out to you guys for watching, liking, and subscribing. I love y'all. Peace out.